Record. Hello, Delaney. Hello! Wow, I've been waiting for you to pop in. What are you up to these days? Anything fun? Have you met anyone interesting? Was there some reason you called? Oh, leave it to me to bombard you with questions the moment you walk through the door. I just can't help myself when I know how colorful a life you lead. Making sure my audio is okay. So I asked you to visit because there's something I could use your help with. Will you hear me out? Listen to her story. After a pilgrimage was over and we parted ways with you, I decided I'd walk with Neil on the long road back home. There was nothing saying I had to. I could have made it easier myself or even just spent most of the trip in the Stellar Citadel. But after everything we experienced, I wanted to know more about the world and experience things for myself. On our travels, I met this girl. I found her alone, looking up at the night sky and making the earnest wish to the Star Fairy. I wasn't surprised she couldn't see me, but she didn't seem like she could see Neil either. So she might have been blind. Still, I wonder if she felt our presence somehow. As we listened, we heard her wishing for a friend. She longed to have someone in her life who would always be by her side. It really struck a chord with me, you know? She didn't seem like someone who has a brother or sister she can rely on, so I really want to grant her wish. I'm not really sure what's the best way to go about it, though. Do you think you can help me find a friend for the girl? Aww. You might think that wanting to help someone just because the situation reminds me so much of my own is pretty threadbare motivation, but you wouldn't be wrong. And you wouldn't be wrong. But I don't want to just leave her hanging without even trying. Wait, how's my screen not even all in camera? Oh, I'll finish while you're doing this first. Maybe when I saw her clinging to the thinnest ray of hope, believing in the possibility of someone she's never, hi kitty, experienced, I thought, if her wish can come true, maybe my own chances are better than I think. Agreed to help. Hooray! Thank you! I was worried I'd be asking too much of you, but now I'm glad I reached out. So my first thought was that I could put my astrological know-how to use to create a friend who could always be by your side. But the things I create here start to disappear once they are taken out of the Stellar Citadel. To keep the form of something I make here stable outside the Citadel, it has to stay close to me, which isn't really an option here. The other possibility is to create it from local materials, physical stuff, taken from Aaron. That's why I like to lean on your expertise, as well as as a well-traveled gatherer. Right now, I've got Neil busy hunting down things I can use, but if you pitch in too, I think I'll be able to get everything I need much more quickly. But I'm not asking you just to help me out totally free. You know how Neil taught you how to use astrology to fight? I've also got my own astrological specialties I think you might find rewarding to learn. What I can do is just as nifty as Neil's fancy scythe wielding, though maybe a bit less flashy. I'm excited. If Neil's doing what I asked right now, he should have a rod in hand using constellation casting to fish for star reflections. I'll give you an enchanted letter that should take you right to where he is. All you have to do is read it to activate the spell, and You know how to read, right? Hopefully when you come back, you'll have bags full of materials. I actually need to make sure I do something first. There we go. There we go. Okay. Why is my screen smooshed? Why is my screen smooshed? That's a very good question. There we go. Now we have full screen going. Alright. Sit on over here. Head on out. Just close all the bags. Alright. Delaney's letter. A letter given to you by Delaney. The envelope has been shut with a wax seal and printed with a unique symbol. It has been enchanted so that when you read it, it will take you to Neil, who's already left in search of materials. Alright. And just go read. When you break the wax, when you break the seal and unfold a letter, you're surprised to see it's blank. But letters begin appearing on it before your eyes, as if penned by an unseen hand. It's not the first time you've seen this, but it's just as fascinating as before. Dear Ralph, if you're reading this, you must have agreed to help Delaney gather materials. Thanks, but just so you know, you don't always need to do everything that Delaney asks. I mean, I know I'm not one to talk, I can never say no to her, but that's me, not you. Anyway, I know it would be great, it would be a good while longer if I was doing this alone, so I appreciate your willingness to help. You remember how these letters work, right? It hasn't been that long since we gave you one. But just in case, I'll give you a brief explanation. Just picture me in your mind as you read the letter, and you'll be transported to where I am. Come see me when you're ready. Go ahead and teleport. Sensation similar to that using the Wind of the Goddess. Lots of people here. Oh, there you are. I noticed you used a letter, so I figured you'd be here soon. I'm glad Delaney remembered to give it to you. How are you doing? What are you doing? Fishing for star reflections. Delaney said that she needed some to make a friend. Astrologer skills need a bit of energy from the stars to work. Some skills need more than others. Delaney's specialty is stellar handicraft, which might just need the most of all. It's a bit of a pain. Anyway, I'm using constellation casting to fish for star reflections. Since we can't extract the energy, we need reflections of stars. The stars are always looking after us, of course, but we can't usually reach their energy from all the way down here. But at night, the stars touch the water and leave behind reflections, which carry traces of the energy we need. And the time of Aaron between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., the reflections are the brightest, and you can use constellation casting to fish them up. They're very helpful if you want to use astrology skills, I said. How do you do that? Oh well, you know how to fish, don't you? At its core, constellation casting isn't too different. You just need special rod and bait. Once you hook a reflection, though, you'll need to put in a bit of effort to get a good result. Okay. I'm trying to find out. Still able to skim over the stellar energies and reflections. So don't sweat too much. Alright, Delaney, give you the equipment you need when she was explaining the casting, didn't she? Why don't we give it a try if you're curious? Just let me know when you're ready to gather more materials. Let's see. I love that we have longer range for fishing now. That's nice. I guess I'm supposed to talk to him again. Oh well. Do not click. My bad. I'm so used to like the manual fishing that I immediately went to like click to drag it back, and that's not what we're supposed to do here. Good morning! Hi, Amy. Oh, jeez. Hey! Okay. Have you tried constellation casting yet? It may take some time getting used to it, but I think it's just as fun as regular fishing, in its own way. It's a great way to pass time at the lake or the ocean, and I found that if I do a little here and there, I'm never short on star reflections when I need them for my astrology. You can even make tools you need for constellation casting with star reflections. Delaney can teach you all about that. She's much better at that sort of thing than I am. What material were we looking for again? Oh, did I? I think I got ahead of the quest. Oh, right. I got a bit carried away there, talking about fishing. I forgot to tell you what we're looking for. Let's go somewhere else, though. I'm not having much luck in Fort Cop. Like, maybe Cheer Cornell? Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, let me go. Maybe over here I'll find better star reflections. You just learned about constellation caching, so I'll take care of that for now. Maybe you can handle the other materials. What do we need? Have you ever sheared a sheep before? We need 5 tufts of wool. Can you gather them? I'll lend you a tool you need. There is a herd of sheep over there, so you won't even have to go that far. I'll just be here fishing. Let me know when you get 5 tufts of wool. I already have that, but I kind of just wanted to fish for a moment. There we go. Everyone getting their sheeps out for wool.
Icarus says that is a lot of people fishing there.
Yeah? Yeah? Lots of people indeed. And hello, Licorius. Oh good, it does go into the Creole. Yes! I get to run some errands, then I will be able to join in. Oop! Almost missed it. Don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I lost this one. Yeah, I want to get the skills started because these are really fun. And plus there's quest lines and stuff going on with them, or event quests. But I figure I stream so folks can see. Hi, Q. Yes, Q, this is why I'm not responding to you right now. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks for the sub! Another founder badge. Oh my gosh. Wait. This is mean. That was a mean one. What even was that? Just 2 little dots that barely... At least the skill is pretty easy to rank up, so I'm guessing it'll become more frequent and often, maybe easier as it goes. But, yeah. I actually enjoy fishing in this game. It's very chill, nice to hang out. Not feel stressed about things unless you're trying to fight a fish or find stars now. I figure I take advantage of nighttime. Oh, this person's cosplay as Farina! That's cute. I recognize that character. I know what happened, but for some odd reason, I feel like they would be evil enough to give us a 1-star fish. Oh, that would be cruel. Oh, jeez. Ah! Got it. Thanks! Travel safely! I'm gonna fish until time switches over to daytime. Or oh, gee, ooh. Oh, that's not it. That looked like the right spot. Not too many donuts. I wonder, are these like in designated spots all the time, or does it move around? I would assume they're moving around. Oh, gee. Um. What the heck? Some of these are complicated. Jeez, I didn't expect that. I saw like tons of these photos from Korea. Like, here's all the different things. Never seen one that's just a full circle. I love the sound effects when somebody fishes up something for this, that little sparkly zing noise. Oh my gosh. What the? I want to say it's you. Yes! I got it. I was like only looking at the very middle two pieces. It's like, I just need to do it here. If like two things in the middle lined up, it worked. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi, cuckoo. Yes, a lot of people fishing. Oh gosh. Ooh, that looks like it there. Oh! Well, it kinda was it. Just seemed I had like maybe the wrong section of it highlighted. And I have a cat now. sniffing my microphone. I'm gonna have to do that for my boyfriend. He doesn't want to do any of the fishing, so I'll fish for him probably. Oh gosh. Where? There. Hopefully I can get one more before time is up. Maybe. Maybe. I'm sorry if you hear the cat spell, she is demanding pets. Come on, game, give me one more before it turns over to 6 o'clock. I don't think I'm getting another one. Sadness. Oh, Jesus. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I actually did get something! Okay. Alright, continuing on with the quest. Heyo! Let's see. Yes, 5 tufts of wool. Perfect. I don't know exactly what Delaney is working on, but she said she needed something soft and fluffy. And what's fluffier than wool? Nothing that I know of. Did you catch any star reflections? Well, you don't need beat around the bush, do you? You don't beat around the bush, do you? So actually, I haven't gotten the type Delaney needs yet. I think I need to try another fishing spot, and while we're there, we can grab the rest of the materials. Another fishing spot? The lake in Abney is good for fishing, isn't it? And you can use constellation casting anywhere you can fish. So I thought I'd try it. Maybe we'll have better luck. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll go to Abney, I'll fish for star reflections, and you can gather 2 berries. I know you know how to gather berries, right? You just need to hit trees, and occasionally they'll fall out, right? Alright, let's go. Floating sensation, whee! And I am actually not going to be doing that. I am just going to open up my pet and do this. Oh, you're already done, are you? So, I'm, not. Would you mind waiting a little longer? I feel like I can get at least 1 or 2 more. I will wait. Thank you, I promise I won't keep you waiting too long. I'm right on the cusp of another catch, I can feel it. Neo caught a few star reflections, but he doesn't seem to have gotten the ones he needs. Ugh, I can't believe this. I guess it's not my day. I never had this much trouble. I'm sorry I made you wait. I'm afraid I don't have all that much to show for it. Ow! That is my leg! Please do not claw my leg! Cat? Please don't take out my microphone. This isn't really meant to make up for it, exactly, but there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oh, we're finally meeting the rock? Takes out a small star-shaped rock from his bag. Aww. This is my rock, Relta 3. He's been with me for how many years has it been now? I'm not sure. It's been a long time. Relta 3? I guess you don't see pet rocks as often as a dog or cat, do you? It may be a bit odd, but he's always been by my side. I don't know, and I know I can rely on him. When Delaney said that she wanted to make a friend for that girl, I thought of him right away. After all, I needed the same thing when I was younger. Someone who would support me unconditionally. Someone who would never think I was strange. And I wasn't allowed to have a living pet. I didn't get it at the time, but now I think it's for the best. After all, with Relta 3, I don't have to worry about looking for him and seeing all his possibilities, good and bad. I never thought I'd start relying on a rock, but I just find it reassuring knowing that he's always with me. Here, you can pet him, and then maybe you'll get it. He likes being pet in the direction of the grain. If you do it right, he'll happily listen to all your worries. What's a grain? Which direction? No, I actually know rock stuff. I know what this stuff is. Aww. But I guess our militia is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Which direction? Oh, so if you just look carefully, this direction, you see? Pet him that way, and he likes it. Can't you tell? When I'm worried about something, I know I can find somewhere quiet and just tell him about my problems, and he'll listen. He'll spend a long time telling you about Relta 3. Oh no, I'm sorry, I've been wasting time talking. We still have materials to gather. What else do we need? Let's see, the last thing on the list is 5 bundles of flowers. I guess we better go to your main Maha then. You remember when we stopped there for a pilgrimage, right? I saw a field of beautiful flowers there last time. There should be more than enough for us to gather a few without disturbing anything. The best way to gather flowers is with a weeding hose. Yep, okay. Follow Neil. Let's go. That was quick. You didn't have too much trouble with the bugs or the pollen, did you? Delaney had me gather flowers for her a few times, huh? I finally caught most of what I need. I just need one more to go. It never fails that when I'm trying to catch one specific type of star reflection, I always seem to catch every other type first. Boy, that sounds like every single material hunter in the game. We get everything but the one item we need to finish our projects. Or people holding gacha, they get everything but the one thing they want from the gacha. I will wait. Thanks. I just need that last one. So it shouldn't take too long, I hope. After some time has passed, Neo stands up, satisfied with his catches. Phew, finally. Maybe Maha is a lucky place for me. Remember the big fish I caught here? Actually, this box makes me feel a bit nostalgic. The place where Relta 1 and I parted was the flower fields that look a lot like this one. Relta 1? Oh no. That was my first pet rock. He was a lot less sophisticated than Relta 3, but he was a reliable friend with a smooth back that felt good to pet. What happened? I actually never talked about this before, but I think I could tell you. It was a really bad day for me. Everything was too much. First the village kids were teasing me about seeing ghosts, then Delaney following me around with the saddest expression. I couldn't deal with it, so I just left, picked a direction in the forest and started walking. I barely noticed my surroundings. My head was so full of questions. Why did the other kids seem to have it so much easier? Why couldn't Delaney leave me alone? Things like that. Next thing I remember, I was in a clearing. Cold raindrops brought me back to my senses, and in a few seconds it was raining so hard that I could barely see in front of me, much less find my way home. I took shelter under a large tree, only to find that I wasn't alone. It was a toad, the tiniest I've ever seen. I think it must have just emerged from the water. It was so small the puddles that formed around the tree threatened to sweep it away. I remember watching its legs kicking as it struggled to swim. It looked so desperate to get to dry land. And the only thing that I had with me was Relta 3. I wasn't even thinking about it when I wedged him in the mud next to the tree, making a platform out of reach of the puddles. The toad hopped right on up, and we sheltered there out of the rain together. Watching it, knowing that I helped it get to safety, it helped ease my troubles. The toad was still resting there when I got to go back to the village. I thought I'd come back for Relto 1 later, but I could never find the clearing again. That was the last time I saw him. Maybe he knew that he fulfilled his purpose, and maybe he was ready to move on. I'm sorry, but am I being too modern? I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. That is wholesome. Well, we've got everything we need. We should go back to Stellar Citadel. Delaney's probably worn a hole in the floor with all of her impatient pacing by this point. Anyway, I'll go on ahead. Come to Stellar Citadel whenever you're ready. Now I'm wondering how did the second one go away? I'm here for the Relta story. Hi, kitty cat again. Hey, listen. What I told you about Relta 1, let's keep that between us, okay? Don't tell anyone, especially not Delaney. I've never actually told anyone that story before, it's just a little embarrassing. Also, I don't want to talk about my old pet rocks too much. Relta 3 will get jealous. Oh, you're back! And are those lovely materials all for me? You're a real champ, sticking out all that time gathering things with Neil. Wait, you make it sound like teaming up with me is some sort of burden. Oh, so everything worked out totally fine, wow. That's great to hear. I figured Neil would just start fishing, zoned out to everything else, and you'd have to find the rest of the stuff on your own. That's absolutely not how it went. Absolutely not how it went. I put a lot of effort fishing up those star reflections, you know. So in other words, you admit you caught all the star reflections yourself. Suspicious. Well, that's not because I was engrossed in fishing or whatever you're thinking. It was more that since WoW just learned the basics of constellation casting not long ago, I figured it would be most efficient if someone more experienced handled it. Aha, so you did basically just zero in on fishing and leave WoW to gather pretty much everything else. Guilty as charged. Are you really going to zing me after I volunteered to help you gather all these materials out of the goodness of my heart? Of course I'm grateful you helped. I'm just opposed on principle of letting you cover up the fact that you turned my noble request into an expedition to indulge your fishing habit. Jeez. Alright, intervene and calm them both down. Hey Q, I think Sunzun caught you. I let Delaney's needling get me again. Eep! What am I doing just standing around? You two rolled up your sleeves and brought me everything I asked for. Now it's time for me to get to work. I'm gonna put my knowledge of stellar handicraft to use and create a friend for that girl. Made from the materials that you gather from across the land and animated by the energy of the stars. This will be a good opportunity to teach you about stellar handicraft too. Stellar handicraft? Yes, indeedy. Stellar handicraft is basically a skill we astrologers use to harness the energy of stars and put it to work creating the sorts of items we use from day to day. Now, You'll probably watch me and think, wow, she makes this looks easy, but creating something imbued with the energy of stars is actually really difficult. That's why we use the Fate Spinner as a sort of intermediary between us to simplify the process. That's the reason pretty much all of our stellar handicraft work is done here in the Stellar Citadel. This is the method we use to create most of the implements and tools we use in our astrology. So I think once you get the hang of it, you'll come to realize how useful it is. So how about it? Ready to give it a spin? You've shown plenty of talent already. Time to take the first step in your astrological education. Since this is your first time, let's start nice and slow. We'll be making a tin of constellation bait, which is what we use for constellation casting. You don't need any special tools for stellar handicraft, but keep in mind that you need access to the Fate Spinner in order to use the skill. Alright, she's giving you everything to create a tin of constellation bet. Use the stellar handicraft skill while standing near the Fate Spinner to harness the stars. Fish and 6 gems for this. Okay. Oh, that's the enemy. And more crafting journal stuff. Yippee! That's gonna be the fun part, is working on this new section. So much to make. 34 items to make. There you go, using stellar handicraft skill was no biggie for someone like you, right? Is that really part of the quest there already? Oh no. Ah, talk to it with the bait in the inventory. There you go. All the knowledge that is accumulated in the Fate Spinner over the ages is able to really speed up the crafting process. Even for experienced astrologers, making things unique shouldn't be too difficult. You just need to bring the materials. The sorts of things you can make with stellar handicraft usually serve to help us with our astrology skills more effectively. So you should try making a lot of different things and see what brings the best value to you. The things you create with stellar handicraft will also be recorded in your production log. Yep, got it, thank you. Okay. I think your blunt force explanation got through to them, the lady. Now, how about we start on that friend that you want to make for that girl. Right! Once we shape all these materials collected from across Erin and invest them with the power of the stars, I think we'll have a companion anyone would be glad to call a friend. Okay, time to put the Fate Spinner to use. Really gives another meaning to the idea of making a new friend, huh? As the Fate Spinner turns, it only weaves power into the materials. Aww, that's a pretty picture. First I'll use plenty of the soft wool, so it'll always feel nice and cozy when you hug it. Then I'll add some berries and the bundles of flowers, so they'll have the vibrance and freshness of earth. That should help them really be a source of comfort and peace. Comfort and peace, you say? Boy, totally not foreshadowing. Oh, and since this companion will be with the girl for a long time, it seems like it's a good idea to make it strong. As Delaney gestures, you see a form begin to take shape. Oh, that's adorable. And there we go, all finished. I made a friend who's soft and fragrant, but it's got enough stellar energy to Make sure it's no pushover. Great work, if I say so myself. Why does it look like a sheep? Bah. Well, when I heard the girl's wish, the first thing I felt was that I wish I could give her a big hug. But since I can't give anyone a hug, I figured the next best thing would be to make a friend who has really high hug ability. Out of all the creatures I saw in Aaron, sheep were the warmest and coziest, so naturally that's what I thought of. Come to think of it, the first time I saw a real sheep, I thought of Neil. Doesn't their soft wool remind you of his fluffy hair? Wait, you're comparing me to an animal? You know, that's not what I meant. What, were you embarrassed because it might be true? Can we just not talk about this? Let's go deliver your sheep thing to the girl. No. All in good time, dear brother. Before we do that, there's another time-honored astrology skill I want to teach WoW. In fact, this will be the first time I've shown anyone besides you how to do it. Wait, are you talking about the astral imaging? But that's not a time-honored astrology skill. It's something you made up as a hobby when you're bored. A skill that doesn't have to be all about practicality to be helpful, right? Besides, I want to share the fun of my favorite hobby with WoW. I guess it doesn't matter. In the end, it's up to WoW what they do with a skill like that. Great! Now that that's settled, wow, there's a place we need to go before I can teach you about astral imaging. We'll head straight there from the Citadel. So let me know when you're ready to go. Delaney seems excited to travel. Talk to her again when you're ready. Oh boy. Time to head out. Wait, where are we going? See, there's this place that I wanted to visit. I didn't feel brave enough to go there with just Neil, but knowing that you're coming along gives me the courage I need. I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, Well, take my hand. Is she taking us to, like, the raccoons? It's just mean. Okay. I should have known we'd end up here. Are you feeling okay? It feels a bit odd since we just finished the pilgrimage. It hasn't been as hard to be in crowded places. I can't figure out what changed. Maybe it's because I know for sure that the stars are watching over us now. But it doesn't weigh on me like it used to. I can pass by people and see the possibilities surrounding them with a more hopeful heart. Glad to hear it. Oh, crowds. That's what they're worried about. Gotcha. It's been a big change in my life, but I still wasn't quite prepared to visit such a big city. Well, since you're here, I'm sure it'll be okay. In fact, it would be a good test. And hey, if we're somewhere busy, I can even teach you about astral imaging. If you want, that is. Where are you going with this? I heard there's a famous restaurant. Ah, Gordon. Yes, we're going to go see Gordon. The chef is supposed to be incredible. Have you been there before? I've never been to a fancy restaurant in a big city before, so I wanted to go with you. Well, okay. I have to do it sooner or later, right? So it might as well be now. Let's go. Neil and Delaney walk into town wearing twin expressions of anticipation, though Neil is tinged with nerves. Delaney's is with excitement. Oh, just warps us straight in. Just snatching a screenshot of you. It's good to see you both. We have to resort to Reba. Great, let's continue on. Wow, so this is the famous Los Leos. I've wanted to come here ever since I heard stories about the beautiful lakeside restaurant where you can enjoy delicious dishes served on by a highly regarded chef. Can you imagine being so good at cooking that your meals make people happy? That's amazing! I get that you're excited, but you haven't forgotten the reason we're here, have you? You were all fired up to teach WoW about astral imaging. Of course not! Now, if you direct your attention this way, WoW, I'm going to use a skill to capture an image of the master chef hard at work. Then he puts her thumbs and fingers together, framing Chef Gordon image. Oh gosh, it's that gesture. I developed the astral imaging skill to record and capture a single moment in the life of a living being. My people have the ability to record thoughts and moments in memory threads, so I use the same concept as a base. The more the world I saw, the more I came across people and moments I wanted to remember. Even though I might not have gotten a chance to really meet them, it's my way of building memories and remembering happy moments. That's why I wanted to teach you how to do it, too. I figured you might want to capture the moments and people who make a big impression on you. One of the nice things is the memories you capture with the astral imaging aren't just pictures for an imaginary album. You can use them on your astrology cards too. You remember everything you learned about cards from Hand of Destiny and Fate Foretold skills, right? The designs on the cards in the deck we use can actually be customized with the pictures you take with using astral imaging. On top of that, I've even developed a skill that'll help you decorate with all the moments you saved with astral imaging. Ahem, ahem. I don't think I've seen you around before. Have you come to sample fine cuisine of my restaurant, the star attraction here in Main Maha? Since you came from out of town, you deserve a chance to enjoy some proper cooking. Let's see, I just received a shipment of fresh meat today, so if I were going to recommend one dish, I'd say you can't go wrong with a T-bone steak. Oh, well, wow, the chef must have noticed we were watching him. Perhaps I spoke in haste. The best meal depends on who's eating, after all. Even a masterfully grilled T-bone steak wouldn't be the same appeal to every dinner. Oh, I mean, it's not that. When people think of me, they always tend to think of savory dishes first, but I do make sweets every now and then, just to keep my pastier skills sharp. From the looks of it, you traveled quite a distance to get here. Such a culinary pilgrimage deserves to be rewarded, I say. I'd like you to have this dessert, made fresh today. I hope you'll enjoy it, and that it tastes will be fond memory for both Imeimaha and Los Lios. Wow, a dessert that was made personally by a professional chef. I flubbed so hard there. What do you think it'll be? Come on, Neil, hurry up and take it before he changes his mind. I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding here. I suppose this offer is far too sweet to refuse. Neil, sporting a usual awkward smile, accepts the dessert from Gordon. How cute. Oh, a few more of us are on channel 1 if you want to say hi too. Oh, yeah, I can swing over and say hi to you guys too. Here, let me finish up this quest first, and then I'll hop on over. Whoa, look at that pudding! So smooth, so bouncy! I bet it tastes like happiness in your mouth! Oh, that reminds me. It just so happens that there's another skill I want to teach you. This one's called astral imprinting. It allows you to take any of those moments in time that you've captured with astral imaging and use them for decoration. Once you learn ins and out of astral imprinting, you can even use it to take the appearance of any items you own and turn them into stickers. And we'll all know there's no such thing as too many stickers. You can use stickers you can use the stickers you make on all the pictures you capture with astral imaging to decorate them to your heart's content. Here, look at this. If you take a look at the pudding that Neil got, we can use astral imprinting like so. Delaney gestures animatedly. I couldn't read that fast enough. Ah, yes. Ta-da! Ready for the scrapbooks. I present Delaney's super sweet happy pudding day. Pudding, jelly, slime. Why are the little slimes there? You've got a lot going on here. Well, we got to meet a famous chef, so I wanted to make sure I remember today. And to remember what we've ordered. I stuck the pudding on there along with a couple other delicious desserts. What do you think, Wow? Now that you've seen the potential of astral imaging and astral imprinting, don't they look fun? You can really let your inner designer run wild. It's not just the images you can customize either. You can change the size, orientation of the stickers, frame it all with cute borders. There's no shame in embellishing your memories. People always say the best memories grow sweeter with time, right? Okay, I have to ask about the slimes. Thank you for having there be an actual question regarding the slimes. Because I was like, why are there slimes? Oh, the slime stickers? Well, you know, I was going with a dessert theme. Puddings are soft, jellies have a bit of chewiness to them, and the slime is bouncy. They all kind of look similar, so I figured slime as a delicious dessert, just like... I figured slime was a delicious dessert, just like pudding. Is it that not right? You're looking at me like it's not. No, do not eat the slime. I didn't expect you notice it, but you got a sharp eye. Delaney can see food, but she can't really eat it. That means the way she thinks about food is based on her perception more than the reality. I can't believe it. All this time and you never told me slime wasn't a dessert? With the vibrant colors and bouncy texture, it seemed like it was a happy dessert where everyone would smile and dip their spoons into the big slime bowl. Oh no. You can make all the items you need using astral imaging and astral imprinting with the stellar handicraft skill, as long as you're near the face spitter. As you get more used to the stellar handicraft, you'll naturally learn how to make more things. So it's a good idea to try making all sorts of different items. You never know when something might come in handy. Listen, you're dipping your spoon into a big slime bowl. No! I think it's probably enough about astral imaging and imprinting for now, so why don't we continue on to where we're going? We can let all the information seep in on the way there. The place we're heading is still a little ways from here, so let me know when you're ready to go. Oh no! I need to get my slime out now. There we go. Yeah, I don't think these little guys are edible. Take that off. Alright, so channel 1 you said? Ooh, busy channel. Alright. We'll be back. Runic and Anaphora. I'll go say hi to everyone else. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Arcee. Oh gosh. I see. Those are clever spots. Let me just go screenshot mode over here. I actually didn't know you guys could get back there. I guess I should have known, but that's pretty clever. And there's Arcee. Looking as amazing as always. We came to party, but turns out the GMs were here first. I wonder, is Elbon lurking nearby somewhere? Now my headcanon is that Cuckoo and Mulin are trying to keep Arcee from cooking like Merlin and the culinary artist. Oh, like Merlin and the culinary keep Starlet away. He is. He's at the bar camp. Gotcha. I'm glad you guys are having fun too. Oh wait. Oop. Oh, how did that guy message me? Okay. Alright, let's see. So... Oh, Jesus. Okay. How does this work? It's like first person cam is disorienting. Alright, oh, it very much is a first person cam. Okay, I'm going to grab Arcee, and how do I take a picture? Wait. Do I click it again? Is that what I'm missing? No. Just camera up and down. What am I missing? Oh, I moved it. Oh! I click on the screen. Gotcha! I do actually move when I do that. imagine I need to move like over here and try and grab you two. Ah. And RC? Yulin? Why did I say RC? Oh my gosh. How did I flub that? Now I need... we have a light pole in the way, Cuckoo. And we have a Neil in the way. There you go. So now it's the imprinting. Hey, there you guys are. Alright, I'll play with that later. Alright, I am going to get off the busy channel. So back to channel 5! Whoa! Lighting. Freaking out. Hello. And then might as well grab all the GMs here, since you guys are around. Let's see if I can get this lined up nicely. Unfortunately, I think the chair is going to vanish when I take pictures of Runic and Anaphora here. Whoa! Okay, I do need to like scooch. There we go. Might as well have fun with that. Alright, let's go. Did I get a little carried away? This is the first time I've taught anyone else how to do astral imaging and imprinting. I was excited to explain how they work. I hope you'll make good use of both skills, however you choose to use them. With the power to capture and save little moments, you'll always be able to remember your favorite people and memories with crystal clarity. Come on, let's go find that little girl. We still got a delivery to make. Take my hand, and I can get you there in a jiffy. Take Delaney's hand. Reaching out to grasp Delaney's intangible hand, you feel a warm sensation tugging you and pulling you along. What map are we on? Oh, Taltien, okay. This is the place where I first saw that girl. As we were making our way back from after the pilgrimage, I decided that since Neil had to walk the whole way, I'd walk with him. I'm glad I did. If I hadn't, I might never have seen that girl, wishing with all her heart. At first, I thought she was so focused on her prayer she didn't even notice Neil passing by, but it sounded like she just couldn't see him at all. She might even be blind. Stopping to listen, we heard her making a wish to the Star Fairy, longing for a friend who will always be by her side, even though she couldn't see or didn't feel like she could be much help. Her words felt like a quiet voice from my own heart, holding a candle of hope as a light against the night full of uncertainties. Maybe it's just my little way of giving the universe a nudge, but I want to do something for a girl who can put her faith and hope in things that she can't see. The cute little sheep. Here's the sheepy friend we made for her. Go and place it near where she made her wish. Take the friend. Delaney carefully offloads the fluffy friend she made into your waiting arms. You should place it near the location where the girl made her wish. Delaney's fluffy friend, a celestially calming companion Delaney fashioned through the use of stellar handicraft. Taking form of a sheep, it represents the softest, most comfortable thing Delaney has observed in Erin. Its plush, eminently huggable texture is complemented by the light scent of flowers and berries. You can almost feel the stress melt away from you when you squeeze it. Dole. The Girl's Prayer site. By all the flowers! Examine the area, you see a well-trodden ground that indicates someone coming and going. This is likely the spot the girl comes each night to make her wish. Place Delaney's station here. Pausing from it, you select a good spot that you think... So the music here is very loud. You select a spot you think makes it most likely the girl will notice the sheep-like friend Delaney made for her and place it there. Your work here is done. Return to me on Delaney. Thanks for your assist. Hopefully you set it where she can't help but stumble upon it. Maybe even literally. I think she'll be coming to make her wish soon. I watched her do this a few times, and she usually comes to offer prayers or make wishes around this time. Let's wait for her here. Retreating to a respectful distance where the girl would be unlikely to sense your presence, you and Delaney wait for her arrival. After a while, you finally catch sight of her. Oh? What's this? Oh, she is blind. Is this really? Did the Starfarer really hear me and grant my wish? Delaney watches the girl intently as she zooms away. Hi, Badger, you're fine. I'm not in a voice call, so you're alright. She took him with her. I'm so glad. I hope having a friend by her side will bring peace to her heart. Did you see the girl's destiny? Do you remember when I told you my clan symbol is the Wheel of Seasons? Wheel of Seasons is supposed to represent the cycle nature of the universe, the changing seasons, growth, and diminishment, death, and rebirth. Everything is always in motion, and nothing will remain the way it is forever. They drill that principle into the head of all of us astrologers from a very young age. The girl has an exquisite wave sweeper for sure. Just as the days passes into night and the sun sinks, we can look up in stars knowing morning will always come. Meetings and partings are a kind of cycle too. So even if you have to say goodbye to someone, you can take comfort in knowing that whatever led to your parting will always steer you towards meeting someone new. ... I guess that was a bit heavy, huh? Thanks for going along with this, WoW. Because of what we were able to do for that girl, we can return with a lighter heart. Would it be okay if I went back to the Stellar Citadel first? I need some time to think for myself. There are more things I still want to teach you, so I hope you'll come visit me again, and the Stellar Citadel when you get a chance. Let me thank you for agreeing to Delaney's request. Wow. We'll go on ahead to the Stellar Citadel, but please come visit us when you have the time. Bearing a downcast expression, in spite of her good deed, Delaney grabs Neil by the sleeve as the two of them depart for the Stellar Citadel. Aww. We have a few more things left to do. Also, hey Badger, one second. Let me do this. Badger, where are you at? You're not even online yet. I'm not saying get online. I meant voice call room. I was gonna hop in there real quick. Well, Badger, you missed that there was discussion about eating slimes. Boy. Okay. Uh, Discord should be live. Badger?
Whoa.
There you are. Oh, I need to mute that. So yeah, eating slimes, Badger.
What?
When you go through the quest, you will understand. And I absolutely love that the writing, like, even knew we were going to question what we saw on screen. Thank you, localization team, for the amazing laugh. Alright, she's over here. I'm gonna talk to him, see if he has special dialogue first. Delaney seems like she's feeling better. Oh right, Delaney said that there was something else she wanted to teach you. You should go see what that is. Alright, one more thing to teach us. One more thing to learn. Right this way, my shining star. I'm sorry, well, I feel like I've been asking so much of you lately, and then I just flitted off to Stellar Citadel without even waiting for you. I felt like I was going to break into tears if I kept looking at your face. Anyway, the reason I told you to come is that there's another, astrology skill that I want to teach you. I think it's finally time for you to learn about cartomancy. Ah, yes, the skill. The ability to read cards to gain insight into the future. I don't want to give you the impression that with a deck of cards in hands you can see which of life's vast possibilities will always come to be. It's more like they're giving you a glimpse of the fates of individuals leans most strongly towards at the time you perform the reading. All in all, I think that if you master cartomancy, you may even be able to better understand your own future, and if you have that understanding, you can then take a more active role in shaping it. Of course, you can use cartomancy to read fortunes just for fun. But if you have any conjuration crystals, you can actually harness the potentiality of the fortune for yourself for a while. Neat, huh? You can make your own conjuration crystals with stellar handicraft, so whenever you stop by to use the fate spinner, you can come chat with me too. Neil's more expert on cartomancy though, so for now, why not go over and have him show you what it's all about. With a comforting smile on her face, Delaney points to her brother standing near the astral gate. Go speak with Neil. So Delaney told you about cartomancy. In some ways, I actually prefer cartomancy to astrology. Sure, I can't see the vast flow of all the possibilities in the universe if you're just using cards, but, well, even the limited possibilities of a single creature can be woven together with effort and care to create a better future for that creature and for everyone. Doesn't that give you hope? I talked over Delaney, and well, it's important to me. I wanted you to experience it too. If you're interested, I'll teach you cartomancy. I hope it will help you understand us a bit better too. By the way, Delaney mentioned how you can harness the possibilities you see with cartomancy and use them to influence your fate for a while. Well, you can actually share that fate. Share the fate you see with others too. The phenomenon is called guidance of fate. Of course, you can't get something for nothing, and that's true for astrology. As for anything else, for each person you'd like to share your fate with, you need a conjuration crystal. So if you're the sharing type, you'll want to get used to stellar handicraft and stock up on whenever you can. And keep in mind, there's always many possible futures. Cartomancy can give you a glimpse of a few, but it doesn't set your fate in stone or anything of the like. So don't feel bound by the cards. Just use them to guide you. With them, you can nudge your future to be an ever brighter one. Oh, and by the way, Relta 3 has been asking about you. What happened to Relta 2? Alright, here's the Relta 2 story. Huh? You really want to know about Relta too? Oh, well, I didn't think you'd be so interested, but okay. It's hard to talk about, but I guess I can tell you. The day I said goodbye to Relta 2. It was very hot, the roads were scorching, and we just finished packing up camp, so we had to move on. We always traveled together in a caravan for safety, but I was young then. I couldn't bear the heat, and I didn't know why the adults were so insistent that we stay on the road out of the shade. I waited until no one was looking and then snuck off into the forest, hiding comfortably in the shade. I felt like the cleverest person in the world, but that's when bandits appeared. I think they thought we were a trade caravan, laden down as we were with wagons and packs. On my own, away from the group, I guess I looked like the easiest prey before I knew it. What was happening? One of them had a pair of guns pointed at me, and Relta 2, what happened? He was safely inside my jacket pocket, like always, and he took, oh, dear gosh. He took the bullet in my stead. I made it out with a bruise, but he was shattered to pieces. My dear friend, because of me, his brilliant light shining like the stars was snuffed out far too soon, far too soon. Because of my carelessness, I lost someone dear to me, but at least I learned my lesson. Rules are there for a reason, and I try to always follow them. ... I've never told anyone the story. It's hard, but I feel a little lighter now. Maybe now that I've told you about Relta 1 and Relta 2, I can finally say farewell to them and find peace. Thank you. Yeah, he literally took a bullet for his friend. I like to show all those places to Relta 3 when I can, and I want to tell his predecessors what a good friend I've made since parting with them. I mean you, of course. Oh, since you've been such a good friend to Relta 3, let me give you this. It's a sticker I made with him. It's not anything special, but I hope you like it. And here's another sticker. Look, it's what Delaney made with the materials we gathered together. Hope you'll remember it fondly as I do. By the way, I think I'm going to try to visit Stellar Citadel a bit more often now. I can't spend as much time here as Delaney, but I hope I see you around. Neil shyly looks away as he hands you the stickers he made. Astral packs. Oh, we got 2 of them. Oh. Then talk to Delaney. This is probably the last part of the quest. This is a very wholesome quest. I love it. Thanks for always being willing to indulge me. At first, I was a little hesitant on reaching out to you about this, but now I feel like it was the right decision. Here, take this. It's a sticker I made myself. I hope when you see it in your astral imprinting collection, you'll remember the memories we made together. I've been thinking, wow, you remember the land where we ended our pilgrimage, right? When we were there, the stars told me about a lot of things. After listening to the whispers, I began to wonder, maybe there's a reason I exist in the state that I am. I believe that everything that lives has its own story. Me, you, that girl, we're all protagonists of a story we write a new page of every day. I want to be someone who helps people write those stories. And at the same time, I'm determined to keep my story going to see where fate leads. I hope you'll keep watching as the story of my life unfolds, wow. And as I wait here watching the stars, I'll be looking forward to seeing what fate has in store for you too. May the light of stars illuminate your way. Yay! And that's that quest. Now we get this title. Alright, let me actually exit this area first, just so I can see what the title looks like. Oh, and it's nighttime again. Alright, so walking among the stars. I'm actually gonna put in a vanity title first, because I want to mess around with that. There we go. Now we get the fun little star effects at our feet. That's so cute. Okay, I'm trying to think of some place to go fishing. I guess Abney? Just go to the bar camp. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Everyone's here. I realized we could technically go fish in Skahash Beach. That could be funny.
Will we fish up stars or will we fish up monsters?
That's actually a very good question. Will we technically be able to bypass the monster spawns with stellar, the constellation casting? I'm actually curious to go test that now. I'll probably do that in the next night. But we now have a bunch of new skills to rank up. And things to craft. All the things to craft. Oh jeez. I want to say it's here. Oh, there was one of them there. Ah. Well, I got something. The fishing here is actually quite interesting. Because it really is trying to find them on the map. Occasionally you might get one or all of them. Lots of practice. And I love how it's so sparkly when people are fishing here. Oh. I didn't finish the quest. Oh! Shoot! Because I completed the quest, I didn't see I had a thing pop up. Auto fishing for the win! Sticker kits, sticker packs. There's a lot of stuff here. Skill tab is now empty. And then it's this quest. Grandmaster one, alright. This is gonna be a fun thing to work on for the next couple days.